We are a light in the darkness. Be strong, my friend. Your aid brings hope to us all.
Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the stream tonight. We are hanging here, ready to work on some warbands. Just chilling here. Excited to get things going tonight. What's up, Noble? Welcome in, welcome in. We're having a more relaxed night here over in the stream world. Getting set up for the week and continuing our progress with warbands. So hope everyone is having a great holiday weekend, making some progress in game, getting some loot, working on renown. We're gonna just cycle through some characters to start off the stream and enjoy more of Dornagal. Get some stuff going here tonight. Burn yourself out grinding earlier. Had to swap games for a bit. Nice, dude. Love to hear it. Get burned out early on, you know. What game did you swap to? I've been trying to avoid the burnout with all my might. I've been successful so far.
I have many
But that comes with, you know, playing a bunch of different characters and doing kind of silly activities. Replay of Cyberpunk. Haven't played the new DLC for it yet, so you started a new game to do it all fresh. Nice. Sometimes you gotta do that, man. You gotta look at where you came from. And I find myself doing the same thing, going back, replaying through games, just to get my bearings and head into the new content. So we're just getting rid of some inventory junk from wherever. Mostly Dragonflight. That we can keep, sell, keep. Junk. 5 gold, huge.
Good fortune to our friends.
And we'll stop at the bank here.
I have an extended supply of goods for Outlanders.
This character, I think I made in Wrath of the Lich King. And one of my buddies at the time came up with the name. I just was sitting in Discord. I was like, what should my character name be? And he's like, just make it something. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah. And it was an undead. So I'm gonna pull K Gold. That's the warband special. Clear our reagents and set up
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles, like you.
some professions.
Farewell,
Dump some soulbound reagents
I
that we
have
aren't going to
calibrated
use.
my prices to be reasonable.
Need to put some talents together. But this character is getting the alchemy and tailoring cooldown farming kit. Yeah, I've just been setting up a bunch of different characters, and feels good to touch base with each spec and get bars set up and look at where they're at rested wise. I think each DPS has about a half a level of rest. And then we're on to the next. I believe I set this character up already. Need to just pick up fishing since that's the high mountain bonus. I kind of like physically am starting to feel where you're at, Noble, with the burnout. Like mentally I'm here. Mentally I'm super engaged in the game. Like excited to hop on, excited to make progress, but physically, getting the shit kicked out of me. It was a long week. So I should probably slow it down a bit. Check in with myself, you know? I've tried to just stay hydrated, stay energized. Make sure I'm remembering to eat, you know, all of the WoW things that typically happen. Where you become a degenerate. Fishing. That's what we want.
Work cycle interrupted.
Do.
They walk
And
around, taking far.
I thought, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna change some pace and listen to some of the music for the expansion. I've pretty much ignored it thus far. Let's grab fishing pole. Fish finding. Of course we need that. And maybe we'll grab some lures to increase our fishing. Can sneak up on you. Was running Norm dungeons to help gear Guildy and it kicked in quick. Yeah. Yeah, the dungeons are rough. That's why I like the idea of delves. and just having another like solo paced content that's not weekly based or hyper grind based. It's like if you got keys, you run it. You might run 1, you might run 7. But it's kind of your choice. And there's a chance for an upgrade, but mostly it's just to grind out some extra mats, get some renown, upgrade a companion. I think they're moving in the right direction with that. At least personally, that's where I'm at with it. There's barely any rest on this character. We can default to some fishing. We've got some toy box items. Bobber, maybe? Here we go. Crate of bobbers. This is what I want, because it just gives a little layer to my bobber. And then when you're stuck with a bunch of people fishing, you can, of course, see what's up.
My thanks for your patronage.
Did a dungeon on this character last night, so we're good. We're set up on the high mountain druid. Next is the enhancement shaman. I set up this loot goblin transmog yesterday after getting the new encrusted gem for the cosmetic set from Obsidian here in Dornegal. And I think it's pretty funny. Jewels all around. Which the trading post mount, I believe, is going to be a nice accent to this character. Looks like you last night. Love it. Love it. And actually the trading post had like a bag of money as the alternative offhand. Oh, but I don't think I can wield that unless it'll paste over. I don't think so. So if I do get an offhand, which won't happen on this class, there's a bag of money. I could just do it for fun as well, you know. Equip something that's just for the transmog purpose only, but
to all friends of the Grummels.
at any rate, where are we at with our professions? Not you. I mean, whatever. We just need to upgrade alchemy. Of course, because goblins get their racial bonus. And secondary, we'll grab some tailoring, clear some inventory. We'll call this character good to go. I ended up grabbing Renown level 8 and Hollow Fall earlier today during nap time, so we're looking good. I would like to finish each zone. I've got Hollow Fall, I believe, complete now. Sure, there's some quest straggling there. Care package, 1 or 2, Bolden. And made quite a bit of progress in the Ringing Deeps. For my Death Knight, we need the map. Warband map. Got the campaign all caught up today, missing 1 quest for Hollowfall completion and all of the Ringing Deeps. Look at you go. Yeah, so you did some pretty big nose to the grind.
Many deals for
Progress
a friend of the
focused
Grumbles. Like you.
gameplay. Time warp stuff's fine to keep. Other stuff is trash. We keybound the word delete because I was running into it so much.
Many farewells.
I was like, yeah, we gotta
Beware of Yeti.
fix this up. Speed things up here. So yeah, I mean, like gear wise, we're looking good. We gotta spend a little more time gear in the main. But I did want to take time to set up these alts before the week turned over. Still got quite a bit of time before Mythic comes out.
My directive has been fulfilled.
Oh, we got some soulbound reagents to dump.
My directive is to serve you.
Sure, yes, we'll take your reagent
Return
bank.
and peruse my inventory again.
Don't need a Hearthstone. And we gotta pick up some quests. Got some bank access tools for sure. What's happening here? Sky Golem don't need. Old macro, get out of here. And theorability. Many of these characters I have not played in a long while, as you can
I
tell.
will see you through the shadow. Be strong, my friend. Your aid brings hope to us all.
Right, you can't mount here. They just made their journey through leveling. Through Dragonflight, through Shadowlands, stuff like that. Thinking of taking one alt entirely through Ringing Deeps to finish that zone. Can't bring... Yeah, no, exactly. That's what I've been doing. I did... I abandoned, I think, everything outside of delves and whatever on my main. And then I have characters that are literally just going to get some XP and take care of those quest lines for renown. And, yeah. Other than that, you know, gotta source that XP out. So we have quite a few more characters to set up. I did everything on Alliance earlier today, so I'm just going through Horde characters now to round things out. But yeah, you got a good idea over there. Because then you're just earning, you know, gold. And while 23 gold is nice for doing it on your main, you're just missing out on some XP. My issue is the
to those in need.
fact that the whole warband quest thing doesn't work.
A
And
lamplighter brings hope.
it works, but not in the way that like you
May
would
you
think
walk in
from a
light.
design standpoint, right?
Bring Beladar's warmth to
You
those in need.
complete a quest. What do I want here? The map. Complete a quest, and you get the warband XP, it doesn't clear the quest off of your map. You have to complete the entire quest grouping until you hit the quest step that gives you the 500 rep. Then it will clear it off your map. So there's things that I made it one quest step before the end on my main, and then said, okay, I want the XP out of my alt. I'm gonna abandon this and hop on an alt. I had to start back over, but I've already gotten all the renown for these quests. So it's not individual quests that it's clearing. Like these quests here, I'm like, oh, they're bugged. They're not bugged. I made it to 7 of 8 of the quest grouping. And now I need to redo those 7 front quests. Which it's fine, because I'll get XP for it, but it's like, there's like a caveat to the whole warband quest type thing. So I really don't have much left in these zones, like 1, 2, 3, you know. Ashkahad, I'm doing everything on my mage, obviously. Level 80 content, like, perfect. And then obviously targeting world quests that have this warband rep bonus, but we'll get through it eventually. But it was kind of like, you had to figure that out. Nothing was just up front. This whole warband system, crest system. You think from a dev standpoint, they would just be like, all right, let's go through this in detail. Instead, it's like these fireside chats where they're like, here's these big overarching features. Enjoy, everyone.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
Whatever. It's all part of learning the new X pack, I suppose. Oh, we're depositing. Might just hold on to that because I think we need professions. We do. I like to have a little gold on each character. So this guy, I think, is getting the transmute special as well. Yes. Yeah, they didn't explain much. Luckily, we have, I think, a good amount of time to digest it all. The pacing, at least, is favorable so far. At least to someone who has a bunch of characters. Or maybe, you know, the early access helped spread things out a little bit. But and of course, we have the Dark Moon Fair going on. I can't be bothered to go get the buff. I really should, but Demon Hunter. Maybe I will if I feel like doing some leveling tonight. But you get what is that, professional knowledge too? Yeah, we'll see much or how much time we have for actually playing the game, you know, once we get through our list of chores. But again, this is like a one-time setup, setting up our hearth,
Your aid brings hope to us
setting
all.
up some professions. Glide. Map. I think it was a +3 to each. Gotcha. This in music is banging. Big fan. Alright, we've got skinning, which we will retain, but we will pick up inscription to grab cards. Since skinning is a looted activity, cards are a looted activity. I'm gonna group those suckers together. We could be earning when we do
You like?
little leather farm. Goodbye, Shadowlands. Hope to never see you again.
Well, friend of the Grummles.
That's not the profession I wanted. I wasted 100 gold. I'm on autopilot. Here's the one. And then we'll upgrade skinning. I do like the new city. That has been a much improved design to Valdrakken. I hated Valdrakken. It was just yuck. Too many rooms. The market was just like built with multiple levels in mind. It just, this reminds me more of like Shatrath or something that's just nice and central, a big circle. It's the dream.
I have many, many wares.
See if we have a bunch of stuff that's not even on our bar. That's exciting. And under general, we need the Warband Bank. Still couldn't tell you where things were there. Yeah, and like there were a bunch of weekly quests that you actually wanted to pay attention to, and you couldn't because the city sucked. The Spark quest was like way off in the corner. Like nobody wanted to go over that far. Like I needed some shit from a crafting vendor. You had to fly all the way down, grab it, then head all the way back to your great vault in the main portion of the city. It was just like, no thanks. Okay. Only like 10 more characters left. We're on our way. The weather's supposed to be awesome tomorrow, so pumped for that. Classic tailoring? Was I out of money? Yeah. Look at that. I like started to set this character up. Ran out of cash.
My directive is to serve you.
Oh, I can't even buy that. I don't have reagents.
Return and peruse my
Got a good amount of rest on this character, though. And the Volpera have the nice make camp thing. This like change the contents. Bag of tricks is what we want to
My faith
have
kindles
close.
my
The
hope.
racial talent.
Be strong, my friend. Your aid brings hope to us all.
Just tailoring then. This guy's a quick setup. Did the work while I was half asleep one day, I bet. We'll set him up. Center city here. Beastmaster Hunter. I was so glad to see them make the Primal Rage a pet ability instead of having to go and grab that off of a specific pet.
When shadow falls,
Ooh, I wanna
lamplighters rise.
first abandon all of the old quests. Garrison ability. Ooh, this character's got some age to it. Auto shot. I thought that was just like basic or by default. They could have done so much better with garrisons. I didn't mind garrisons other than the fact that, like, they didn't have a place in the game. It didn't matter, in my opinion, how well or poorly they did them, because they completely destroyed the thing that WoW was, which was a community-based MMO, and made it a solo player farm fest, you know, which some people wanted, sure, but I always came to the game because I knew that I could jump into Vent, jump into Discord, get into a battleground group, a raid,
A beacon
and
in the dark.
learn stuff, hang out, do these like big
Bring Beladar's warmth
game
to those in
activities
need.
like AV and all of the big powerhouse type things that other games didn't have, where you played with 40 people, you played with 10 people consistently, or even just dungeons, right?
I have calibrated.
Garrisons
my
made
prices
it to
be
where, like,
reasonable.
I logged in, did my, trash in a like a Wi-Fi coffee shop
My
before
directive
class
has been-
in college, and there was no reason to go anywhere but my garrison. I sat there and I did this, and I pressed the buttons. Doot, doot, like, and I never left my garrison. There was no reason to go out in the open world. I, like, didn't feel like there were rares, potential activities that I, like, wanted to group, and it just propagated throughout the entire game, where there was no incentive to leave. And it absolutely crushed the community, in my opinion. You could do professions, you could do extra shit, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go out and like
I have an
farm,
extended supply of
skinning,
goods for
whatever, and
outlanders.
I didn't even care about getting a group, because I could just like hack it, you know, and get the best.
My thanks for your people.
I didn't need anyone, you know, so makes sense. Part of you always wanted more of a guild hall rather than a single expansion house. Yeah, like that's cool ish. I think guilds like lost their place as well with the advent of this queued content, you know. Group Finder is one thing, right? But then when you do Raid Finder and you do pre-made Group Finder and Rated Finder and all of these things, then it's a, you know, game of windows. And the guild system, the breakdown of servers, the breakdown of arena teams, stuff like that, where it was like, oh, you could be on any server, you could group with whoever. It was great for the game, great for the like hanging with friends and stuff, because there was nothing worse than like realizing you had friends that played the game, except they were on a different server, different faction, whatever. There's just no chance of ever playing with them. That kind of crushed things. So it was cool, but then you also didn't play with those people once they unlocked it because they had quit the game by then. I think they stopped focusing on the game and they started focusing on the player. And that was the biggest problem in their development cycle. Was instead of saying, okay, we got to make a really good game that brings everyone in, and yeah, it might be bumpy and there might not be these perfect puzzle piece fits for how players interact. The game is amazing and it'll keep people logging in. And instead they're like, let's bring this convenience, let's bring this feature, let's do this for these types of players. And it either alienated another player or it just was too big of a time investment. They didn't focus on the story or the making more battleground maps or making these exciting dungeons. So I always thought that the best parts of the game were the pieces that were kind of broken, that maybe didn't always make sense. Because you had players rallying around like hilarious things or bugs or problems. Just good gameplay, you know. Things that got the chatter going. Alright. On to the Windwalker Monk. We're closing in on it, guys. 8 characters left. This character was my main throughout Shadowlands. All of this is who cares. Wrong one. Type.
We owe our service to those in need. Do you also hear Beladar's song? Our
I'm
deeds
getting
give
used
us
to the new
strength.
mouse. Feels good. Buttons are a bit tighter, but I'm finding it to be pretty comfortable. Ooh, I got no gold. That's not gonna help. Oh wow, I've got a 480 piece
I have calibrated
for the
my
old
prices to be
warband.
reasonable.
Like the little thumb rest spot? Yeah. That's a nice little feature. Oh. Well then. Now it's nice that we have this button, but what about withdraw all reagents? There's a couple gold sitting in here. Or at least stuff to delete. Oh. It feels so bad just deleting all this.
My directive has been fulfilled.
I have many, many wares.
I should give you the option just to like clear a character. Like set up as brand new or something. All these hard earned pieces worth 2 gold, 3 gold. Ooh. All the hours spent grinding for what's now to go. I know, dude, it hurts. Like, and it's like some of the stuff you can't even delete, which like that's fine, I guess, but that's a relevant piece of something. Let me in.
Farewell.
My directive is to serve you.
Torgas.
Return.
Now we just got
Use my inventory again.
the new professions to pick up. It even feels bad when you like retire a character in a way. Like, this used to be my main character. Like, now I'm deleting all of their shit. And giving them the transmute and 24-hour tailoring cooldown craft. That's their new job. What a cycle. They grew old. Now off to the green pastures. Windwalker slapped in Shadowlands, though. It was so good. Just change her hair color gray and call it a day, exactly. He's a little blind already, so... There we go. Preservation Evoker. We might have set this character up already. I know I played a dungeon. No. I don't know what I did on it. I logged in. That's as far as I'll go. Let's see. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. We're set up. Beautiful. One step closer. The panda's gotta wait. Shaman. Resto Shaman is for sure set up. We are already 80. Oh, we're cooking, guys. Unholy Death Knight. Looks like we've got 4 characters left to get set up for the expansion. Oh wait, less than that, because 2 of them are not even leveled. So we've got 2 more to set up. I'm waiting to level some additional specs that I'm missing until I have the max 25% boost. So this character's rather fresh. I think I just leveled them to get this orc heritage armor set, which is actually pretty sick for Death Knight,
Your aid brings hope
in my
to us
opinion.
all.
I love the heritage sets. They're some of the coolest armor in the game for sure. Money, are we good? We're good. So then, and this is going to be amazing when we have the combo of sitting at a workbench, using this button once a day to do your daily, spin through your characters, draw your materials from your bank to craft. It's going to be alt heaven. Now I'm hoping we don't need an additional like thing, you know, Taylor's work table better be the only thing we need. We better not need to go to, like, Suramar and use a loom or some shit. Or I will lose it. All right. Last one is the Survival Hunter. Which I enjoy this heritage set too, except the weapon. I don't know what they did with it. But like, let's make a great set. Let's include a heritage weapon. And the weapon doesn't match. And there's not a like a shade option that's the same as the gear. So I don't know. It's fine. I guess the red matches a little bit, but I looked at it initially and I was like, there's not purple in any other portion of the set. Like, make the belt the same, you know? Must have been a Friday for that design, yeah. I mean, even like the feathers are different, right? Make the feathers the same. What happened? And the helm, too. Like, what am I wearing? A fucking sock on my mouth? What is this? I think they do have a better helm piece, though.
Farewell, friend of the Grummles.
I just can't see it because I'm wearing a fucking whatever. Let's see if I got a helm in my War Bank of Banks. I'm not going to play this character. Cache this. Mail, I do. Look at that. I guess this is as good as any character. Do we need mail for anyone? I don't think so. So let's pull these pieces and get looking pretty.
Come, shop, browse, smell.
I need to first
May your feet find good trails.
equip these.
Crunchies, crunchies, lucky doos and root.
All right. Here we go. I can't tell. Maybe this is better. Cause this mask is even like very low qual. I guess the socket is.
Good fortune to all friends of the Grummles. May your feet find good trails.
Cash. Do we have cash? No. And it was an interesting choice to go with a two-handed sword. I mean, let me just pick this apart entirely, right? Like, a spear would have been amazing. A spear transmog for
A lamplighter brings hope.
troll.
Be strong, my friend. Your aid brings hope to us all.
Yeah. Just remember small indie company. Yeah. I just want it. Like, just remake it, please. Don't make like an amazing, like a bow would have been cool too. But honestly, they had such an opportunity to just make one of the only super cool spear transmogs in the game, because the pole arms are kind of ass. In my opinion, like some of them are. Where do we even go with this? I gotta bring my mount back up. Some of the old ones are cool, but like naturally, pole arms don't have like a great rap. Like the Legion artifacts were whatever. I had some cool ones. I don't know where they went. Didn't make it into the thing here. But imagine if they made a super cool spear to match this. Would have been killer. Outreaver from BC. Yeah. I wish they could go back and like hold data from characters that you used to have on your account. I just remember deleting characters when I was younger for like no reason at all. Pretty sure I got a character to. It was like a server thing, right? Like I had a mage. And then my buddies started playing. They're all on other servers. I go and make a mage on theirs. And then I was like, I don't need this mage anymore. It's a new expansion. I'm not going to like level another character. I deleted them. Little did I know I deleted, you know, all of the things that they were going to eventually turn into a compound stuff. So all of the transmogs, all of the... Even before when transmogs were turned to a collection, I was like, wow. But one of the things I missed the most, I had the Zevra from the RAF, and I had like 15 RAFs, the recruiter friend system, and I don't have the mount to this day, even though I had like 7 of them in my Blizzard account, where they like you used to have to go into your account and mail it to your character once you got it. And then over time, it was like they only offered one mount as the reward. It didn't really work like the system they have today. So I had like 7 Zevras. Then eventually they turned them into this shit, whatever. The Rocket, the Obsidian Nightwing. Like all of my stuff, all my tokens got turned. But I was like, wait, these were Zevras. These weren't this shit. And then I don't have the Zevra. Wherever it is. So I don't know what happened. But the character that I had it on was a mage. And I deleted it. I also got a Death Knight up to max level during Wrath initially. And then I feel like I wanted to like change the name, but didn't want to pay for it, so I just like deleted it and remade it Death Knight. Like, I probably looted some pretty good stuff that I don't have anymore because of all that. But I think we're done with this little exercise in. Wait, I got the wrong talents. Or professions. I lied. I thought this guy was just a transmutation Andy, but he's not. He's a leather worker. He's my horde leather worker. Wasted 200 gold. Be poor again. Remember, your original character was a warlock that you made to 35, deleted it in Wrath, and been kicking yourself since, right? Like, I know there's nothing that they can do. They're not going to like keep character data for deleted characters, but the forced like alteration to your earned items is the thing that I'm like, please don't. Can you not? I would have liked 7 zebras, not 7 obsidian nightwings. And then, oh yeah, by the way, we made the rewards one time. Why am I back at the tailor? I need to go to leatherworking. They made it collection based, so like I just lost all those raft rewards. They weren't like, hey, here's a constellation. We made a bunch of other mounts that, like, you know, you didn't have in your collection. Here's like a random roll on some of the other ones, maybe. I don't know. I'm not gonna win. Small indie company. You said it best. Alright, now we're done. Now we can end the Yap Fest and play the game. So, I think we have a little bit of rest maybe on these characters since it's been a day. We might be able to sneak through a dungeon. Let's check it out. Oh, already getting pretty late. I'd have to farm on the main a little bit. We're running out of time. Oh yeah, we could sneak a dungeon in. Push to the next level.
I have many lucky do's. You
Got
like.
cash, tailoring, and alchemy. Let's dump what we have so far.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
We don't have
My
anything.
thanks for your patronage.
Okay. So now it's world quests while we are in queue. Well, there's a nice quest with little rep bonus behind it. Double rep. These guys, the elemental team. It's pretty easy pet battle.
So here we are. High Speaker Irish. Or is it just Irish?
Oh man. We're gonna be in some trouble here. Dual fear into a stun. Yeah, that looks nice. Luckily, Shayloon's gift is wild. Can just
What's this?
full heal the party.
Is that golem fused with something else?
Activating defense protocols. Seismic protocol activated. Offensive measures engaged. Dominant intruder identified. Offensive measures seismic protocol. All systems shutting down.
Looks like the main door is locked. Either one of these paths should lead us to an access console. Machine
Been working
speakers
on
in the stone vault.
trying to stay quick to my dispels this expansion. Seems like the most threatening damage
Defense protocols activated.
comes from
Countermeasures on.
magical conditions.
Build it up.
So much left unfilled.
Go, Shayloons, we need it.
I'm going to need some personal time.
Look for another minecart. If it's here, we might as well use it, unless you'd rather walk.
Said you didn't like healing much, Noble? I love healing. It's my jam. Not good at it. I don't let people die. It's not allowed. Never have, never will. I have to use heal bot, and even then it isn't good. My buddy who heals just using the normal UI, he's nuts. Yeah, that's disgusting. Though, like, honestly, they've made it to where it's pretty similar, as long as you have some good frames with the mouse overcasting, like, inline. But there's so many casts that you need to target specific people. And having a mouse overcast used to be great in PvP and stuff, but like wasn't really required in PvE because you just had frames or something that you could just quickly like pan over to target to. And add-ons were always so horrible for healers because there were things like in Miss Pandaria, the add-on for Yulon, I think. There was a spell debuff that you needed to dispel right away, or pretty much killed your group because it would propagate.
Look for a service tunnel nearby.
None of the add-ons could pick it up, so you had to manually do it for a while until the add-ons released new patches, and it was horrendous going into those fights and just being like clicking on big frames trying to find who had the debuff.
There he is.
So
Look at him.
it's definitely easier to do
It seems like
damage.
poetic justice,
You don't
but
really have to do too much.
Let's finish this.
But there is like a huge kind of tier system to healers, where I've seen some pretty doggo ones. Tanks as well, but there's a better chance that you have a bad healer than a good one, to be honest. Tunnel vision, standing in the fire is your style, exactly. That's most DPS's style, to be honest. Birth and Burst Totem. Man, you just like don't get cloth too well, huh? One, I've got a talent to pick up more. It's gonna be the go-to. Here we go, team. There was a change to the style of the red crane, which, if you melee and use some skills for Mistweaver, you get free cast Enveloping Mists. I don't understand what the change was. But this says reducing the cost and cast time of your next Enveloping Mist by 33% stacking. So you can get to 99%, but not an instant cast. It's like, What's the point of that? It used to be an instacast. This is what the devs are doing with their time. Making something that was 100% instant cast to 99% cast time. Probably so it could be interrupted in PvP or something, but I'm like, what? But I noticed it where like now I have a cast bar for it, and I was like, what? So you can't cast while moving just to piss you off, I guess. But I don't really know what it like added or did for the game. Or like who was sitting there like, yeah, we need to bring this to 99%. Movement speed is increased by 75% during Celestial Conduit. Okay. Cool. Movement speed's always nice. Yeah, I mean, there's probably a reason behind it, but for me, I was like, this was not an upgrade to my healing. Sorry, Blizzard. Wasn't a win. Alright, let's do this pet battle. Let's get into it.
A new experience.
We gotta kill this guy immediately. He does a lot of damage to the group. Perfect. Kill him. There we go. Next. I love Pokemon. Next. Easy. Or 90. Is this on use? Yeah.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles. Like you. Many farewells.
Back to Rest City. But we're one step closer. 73. The monk. And we got one weaver cloth. Every cloth counts. Better throw it in my bank.
I have an extended supply of goods for Outlanders. My directive has been fulfilled.
Who next? Paladin? Oh, we don't have as much rest. Just a bit less. We don't even have to move. Oh, whoa, Stonewalled again? Can't wait.
So here we are. High Speaker Irish. Or is it just Irish? What's this? Is that golem fused with something else? Titanic earthen technology enhanced with magical augments. Brilliant.
Activating defense protocols. Seismic protocol activated. Offensive measures engaged. Dominant intruder identified. Offensive measures. Seismic protocol activated. Offensive measures engaged. Seismic protocol activated. Dominant intruder identified. Offensive measures in all systems shutting down.
Looks like the main door is locked. Either one of these paths should lead us to an access console. Machine speakers. In the stone vault. Fanatically loyal, no doubt.
Intruders detected! Defense protocols activated! Countermeasures on!
Incinerate!
Build it up!
Ignite! So much left un...
Countermeasures! I'm going to need some personal time.
Look for another minecart. If it's here, we might as well use it, unless you'd rather walk. A golem fused with Scarden corruption? Look for a service tunnel nearby. You should be able to take a minecart back to central processing. There he is. Look at him. Beyond saving. That seems like poetic justice, but let's finish this.
Don't care if our team goes down, right? They want to pull everything, might as well. They made it out alive at least. That was a little messy.
I am. You obey. Empowered. Shadows in Vero. Feel disorder. Apotheosis. Entropy by the mighty.
Easy.
I have many, many wares. Farewell, friend of the Grummles.
My directive is to serve you. Return and peruse my inventory again.
Alright, who next? We got some healers that definitely have some rest built up. Tanks are touch and go. This guy has a good bit of rest. We can keep working on the Ringing Deep's renown. This character, I think I'm going to just move back to Dornagal. 50% of Ringing Deep's complete. Beautiful. Well done. Got a little bit more only. But I was I was solo questing on this augmentation evoker. And it was horrendous. First my gear score is like garbage. But just compared to like a normal DPS, it was rough. But I was like, oh, you have gathering. You're somewhat valuable. That's nice. And it's a big waste of time. So we're going to go back and dump some golden mats, and he will level via dungeons and world quests, like riding the Cartographer's Rift or whatever.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable. My things.
Making back our cash we spent on all of our professions across the account. What can we do on the mage? More Ajkahat farming. And check for any gear upgrades out of world quests. Oh, I did a bad thing. I didn't do my daily invent and alchemy stuff. Look at me. Trash player. Why are my bars like this? Oh, well, let's break down this first. Miner's headgear. Yeah, baby. That's what we need. Unacceptable. Yeah, I mean, whatever, dude. It doesn't even matter at this point. I got what I needed. We'll really lean into our professions here moving into next week as we start actually getting some goddamn items. We're gonna make sure we get profession gear on everybody. Maybe we'll be able to use the auction house to buy up some herbs, you know? That would be nice. I don't even need to see where I'm going. I know this city already. Be impressed. This is what we're pulling from alt. It's huge, huge to break down this trash. Cave Deller's Delight. And then we can do our experimentation after crafting a tiny bit. What can we do? Hopefully we have enough for this. We get lucky on a catalyst. 2, 1. There we go. Holy cow. We're huge. There it is. Flask of Saving Graces. Ooh, this is cool. Alright, let's look for world quests. Got another flask under our belt. We need to do this one for rep, but we've got 3 days. No upgrade. Rep as well, so we'll do that on an alt. No gear. Special assignment. What? That's something to target. This quest could be helpful. Not really though, like what? Crafting? Why? Let's just run a heroic. Get better gear. So doing this is important. Let's go to the Ringing Deeps, do 3 world quests. And we don't have anything over here, do we? I don't think so. Just some mail. Ooh, our BOE sold. Alright. Getting rich. And then as we move into tomorrow, we can just do some more heroic grinding. We've got time on this even. We should sit in queue. Random? No thanks. That risks getting like the Dawnbreaker or something. Don't need Valor Stones, but I'll take the rep bonus. That one's so easy though. So they don't fight back, you know, it's just like cast at these inanimate objects. With who? I'm in combat with a mineral deposit? If I jump, I can cast at this. Top tier design. Alright. Arakara, baby. What do we still need out of there? I wonder. Get some food. Boom, 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 boom. Adventure guide. I think we need this waste. Oh, and the legs from the last boss. Ooh, okay. Alright. BOE again. Weapon this time. Let's make some gold, baby. It's probably absolute junk, but whatever. I'm so pumped for Mythic Zero. BOE grinding. Seven more quest lines until done. Found myself at an end, so I think it's a good stopping point. Ready to gear hard, baby. Yeah. Well, hey, nice work. It's always good to get that progress locked in. Sometimes you just gotta do it, you know? Should have Lore Master by Tuesday evening at this pace. Nice. There we go. I'm getting the loot this dungeon. Here we go. That being said, off for the night. Alright. Thanks for hanging out, Noble. As always, get some good rest, and I will catch you in the next one. Later.
Incompetent drones. I will end you myself. You'll falter, my swarm. My swarm hungers.
Ooh, not what we needed. Not at all. Hopefully we have a shot at the last boss still. I didn't use all my RNG up.
Once, my people thrived under the guidance of the Black Empire. Queen Neferis refused to reclaim that glory, but no more. Ansurek and the Black Blood will usher in a new age for Ashkahet. The harvest will prevail! You all! My blood.
Come on, gear, baby. Nothing. Damn. So we got a cape we didn't need. Great dungeon run. Thanks, game. Alright, back in queue we go. At least we're getting some scrap and mats for engineering. We want to fall just ever so slightly. Oop. Here's the last one. Oh, and stone vault. We are looking for the cape of the second boss in this one.
So here we are. High Speaker Irish. Or is it just...
Hoping we can out damage these spears. Got one of them.
What's this? Is that golem fused with something else? Titanic earthen technology enhancement.
Inactivating defense protocols. Seismic protocol activated. Offensive measures engaged. Dominant intruder identified. Offensive.
Or they actually have to look at
protocol
what
activated.
this boss does.
Offensive measures engaged. Seismic protocol activated. All systems shutting down.
Okay.
Looks like the main door is locked. Either one of these paths
Got
should lead
our
to an access console.
neck piece with a socket. That's a nice upgrade. We can boost it with Valor Stones, most likely. So a minor upgrade, but large boost. Again, hoping it didn't use up all of our luck.
A golem fused with scarred and corruption? Fascinating.
task must kill.
Lucky procs there.
Machine speakers in the stone vault. Fanatically loyal, no doubt.
Intruders detected. Defense protocols activated. Countermeasures.
Ignite!
Build it up.
Incinerate! So much left.
I'm going to need
Right.
some
Cape,
personal
cape. Ooh, belt. It's an upgrade
Look for another minecart.
for eye level,
If it's
at
here,
least.
we might as well use it, unless you'd rather walk.
But not what we wanted, so no real point to finishing this one. Acute specific. Don't need anything from that last boss. And we'll go back to world questing to open up the special assignment.
I have many lucky doos you like.
We are running into some pretty rough gearing walls here on this character. Soulbound, BOE, BOE, Soulbound, not what we want. This is an upgrade if we have 3 Valor Stones for it. Which we are
May your
nearing
feet
cap.
find good trails.
Slay 12 worms, we can do that. First we'll do a race.
It is a bright day with exceptionally favorable winds. A perfect day for a race.
Ooh.
It is a bright day with exceptionally favorable winds. A perfect day.
So here we are. High Speaker Eirich. Or is it just Eirich now?
It'd be nice if we could even see these trash packs that we need to interrupt. Kind of ass that these tanks pull this way. Suppose you can res right there, but
What's this? Is that golem fused with something else? Titanic earthen technology enhanced with magical augments.
Activating defense protocols. Seismic protocol activated. Offensive measures engaged. Dominant intruder identified. Offensive measures seismic protocol activated. Offensive measures engaged. All systems shutting down.
Looks like the main door is locked. Either one of these paths should lead us to an access console. A golem fused with scarred and corruption? Fascinating.
Protest must kill.
Look for a service tunnel nearby. You should be able to take a minecart back to central processing.
Be nice to get this piece of gear out of here so I didn't have to keep running this one anymore.
Machine speakers. In the stone vault. Fanatically loyal, no doubt.
Intruders detected. Defense protocols activated. Countermeasures on!
Incinerate!
Build it up!
Ignite!
Give me the cape.
Much
Come on.
left
No.
Look for another minecart. If it's here, we might as well use it.
Everything but. That's how our loot will work.
It is a bright day with exceptionally favorable winds. A perfect day for a race.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles, like you. Farewell, friend of the Grummles.
May the flights protect you.
Oh, nice that it put me on this dragon. Can't see anything, dude. This other player is inside of me. Great. I would like my own mount. I feel like anything that's got a really slim profile is really good for these. Dragons, not so much.
Excellent work. I can see that the two of you will soon be formidable.
We've got hostiles. You need to step up and engage.
Are there like 30 players and 4 worms? Or something? What's going on here? There we go. You gotta pull them out of the ground. You don't count. Alright, we're getting this cape this time.
So here we are. High Speaker Eirich. Or is it just Eirich now? What's this? Is that golem fused with something else?
Intrude activating defense protocols. Seismic protocol activated. Offensive measures engaged. Dominant intruder identified. Offensive measures. Seismic protocol activated. Offensive measures engaged. Seismic protocol activated. All systems shutting down.
Looks like the main door is locked. Either one of these paths should lead us to an access console. Machine speakers. In the stone vault. Fanatically loyal, no doubt.
Intruders detected! Defense protocols activated! Countermeasures on!
Ignite!
Build it up! I'm going to need...
Ignite! So much left unbuilt.
Look for another minecart. If it's here, we might as well use it, unless you'd rather walk.
Right, we got the cape. So that's big. We'll finish up this dungeon to help out, because the tank was nice enough to jump the cape. He already has it. Anyway, but that is the power of inspecting and asking, you know. We can clear this off our list. The dungeon we need.
A golem fused with scarred and corruption? Fascinating.
Must kill. Fortify. Lay waste. Return to nothing.
Already have these shoes.
There he is. Look at him.
You obey! Empowered! Corruption consumes. Entropy binds. Apotheosis! The mighty have fallen.
All right. Big upgrade there. We can kiss the stone vault goodbye for this week.
I have many, many wares. Many farewell.
We've got hostiles. You need to step up and engage them. We want to preserve this place.
And there's nowhere close to enough mobs for this world quest.
Thank you. Efficiency and bravery.
Alright, so we got the special assignment unlocked. Now all there is to do is head back to Dornagal, upgrade this cape piece, and put ourselves back in queue for something worthy. Still need some pieces out of the rookery and our trinket number 2 from Dark Flame. But we can upgrade this cape a little bit.
Stay vigilant.
I have many lucky doos. You like? Good fortune to our friends.
Otherwise, dump some stuff into the warband bank. Throw some stuff on auction.
I have an extended supply of goods for Outlanders. My directive has been fulfilled.
Yeah, the neck piece is an upgrade as well. Same one, but has a socket. So trade that out and bring up
Many
the...
deals for a friend of the Grummles. Like you. I have many wares.
level of Valor Stones.
If needed, I will answer the call.
My directive is to serve you. My directive has been...
A 500 gold bite. Nothing too great. Let's go do that special assignment quest. Might give us a little upgrade in a slot. Oh, I don't think I got the tag on that. That sucks. Right, what'd we get? Crests.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles, like you. Many farewells.
Ooh, Cinder Brew. We need a lot of gear out of here. This will probably be our last activity for tonight. Get this done and wrap things up.
Well, what do we have here? New customers? Or are you looking for something a little harder? Show 'em what we got on tap, Eldryer!
Oi! Can't a dishonest barkeep make a living?
Uh-oh.
It's to be a bar fight then. Good!
Did not mean to use that.
Goes down smooth.
Wanted to cast it onto the boss. And it just double casts onto the ground.
Break it up! Time for happy hour.
Give me a drink.
Where's my drink? Another one!
Break it up! Break it up! Guess that was last call.
Damn.
Are you here to help? My zeal to get back in business led to faulty reasoning.
Your pal here signed some papers he didn't read. And now Goldie Baronbottom is BEO of this joint.
You... Help me. Please get my meadery back, Outlander. no, my stills! They bypassed the filters! It's running too hot! The mead will be substandard!
Yeah, but there'll be more of it. More mead, more money. That's good business.
No! Cinderbrew was my personal directive, my passion! She's ruining everything! An elemental? Made of mead? Oh, my Cinderbrew! Nerubians are one thing, but I cannot process this!
That meat elemental took months of R&D! You goody-goodies don't know who you're dealing with! You do any more damage, and I'll cash you out, you hear me?
my bees! You put them in cages? They should be free gathering pollen in the forest!
We had to lock up your bees. Letting them be free range was too much labor. And their anger and frustration just makes their honey spicier. Right, Bank? Bank!
Time to bust out my bees! The best for my bees! Hot honey coming at ya! Flap those wings, darling! Burns so sweet!
Who will be the bee's knees now?
Hey! You're really trying to be a bee in my bonnet, ain't ya? You may have disrupted my business, but I'm still boss, and this is still my... You take out my bomb man, my prototype, and my beekeeper. And now you're riding my bees like some nature-loving weirdo? I guess I'm gonna have to show ya and your rock-headed friend who's boss! Right, you may have gotten my employees, but now you're dealing with the BEO herself. You won't be taking this metering from me! Cashing out! Boo time! Risk-averse market.
She's gone! Oh, thank the Hive! It was a grave error listening to Goldie. But because of you, I can hire back my workers and get back in business. Thanks again.
No luck in that one. Just another cape. So that's what where we'll end things here tonight.
I have many
Made a bit of
wares.
progress, got a couple little upgrades, but nothing major.
May your feet find good
Um,
trails.
Little renown upgrades and leveling, but as far as the account goes, we are set up. We're in a good spot for professions and starting to work on some of these alts as we move into tomorrow and next week. So we will be back hopefully tomorrow night throughout the week to continue playing and hanging out with you guys here on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. Thanks everyone for joining in and for all the support throughout the kickstart of this WoW expansion. So enjoy the rest of the weekend, but otherwise that is all from me. Take care of yourselves, and we will see you in the next stream.